masked man has been arrested. This is a huge impact. The man who spread the Dharamsthala hoax has now been arrested. So the high-profile Dharamsthala case, masked man claimed to have buried hundreds of bodies around the temple town. He has been arrested, and this coming in after the SIT questioned the masked man for 19 hours straight. So this is a huge impact. This is the entire Dharamsthala hoax that has been exposed by Republic Kannada. This after the masked man admitted that he was coerced and he was coerced, and that is why he made all those claims. And this coming in after Republic Kannada exposed this entire web of lies. So the masked man has been arrested after all-night SIT interrogation. The anonymous complainant was grilled the entire night. The interrogation of the anonymous complainant began yesterday at 10:30 a.m. and from 2 p.m. onwards, SIT Chief Pranab Mohanty conducted this inquiry. Both Pranab Mohanty and the anonymous complainant left at 5 a.m. today. So the interrogation for the masked man began yesterday at 10:30 a.m. At 2 p.m., SIT chief came in and he was the one who conducted this entire inquiry. And this went on for 19 hours straight. And both of them left the headquarters at 5 a.m. today. So this is the Dharamsthala case that has now exploded after a huge expose by Republic Kannada. Masked man has already admitted that he was coerced into making these claims, and this entire web of lies has now laid bare. The Dharamsthala man, masked man, claimed to have buried hundreds of bodies around the sacred temple town of Dharamsthala, and he said that later said that his statement was false and it was made under coercion. And remember, this also coming in after a woman, Sujata Bhatt, earlier claimed that she had a daughter, she was killed, and later she admitted that she had in fact no daughter named Ananya and that she was lying. And this Dharamsthala masked man who made these huge claims, he produced human skulls and alleged mass burials near Dharamsthala. And later he revealed that he had been coerced and all his statements were false and they were made under coercion. All right, Tanisha, my colleague, is now joining us on the phone line. Tanisha, this is a huge impact by the Republic Kannada investigation and the entire expose. Give us more details because now this masked man has been arrested.
Well, absolutely, Aishwarya. This is the biggest Republic Kannada impact as far as we talk about the biggest campaign that was launched by the Maoist media to defame one of the most holy sites in Karnataka, that is the Dharmasthala. Aishwarya, it all started after this man called Masked Man that we see on our air right now. He once came up. Just few months back, he came up to a police station. He went out to the police saying that he is the man who has buried more than 100 bodies in a place called Dharmasthala. Now, Dharmasthala is one of the most holiest and religious place for the people of Karnataka. After which there was an SIT investigation that was launched. Now, this masked man earlier had claimed that he was the one who had buried bodies of women, especially of those women who were raped and who were assaulted. So that was a huge claim that had come to fore. The government was under the scanner, and there was a call for on why was the cover-up happening. As a so-called mass burial at Dharmasthala in Karnataka is turning out to be a big hoax, and this has been proved today by the arrest of this masked man. Politics, remember, Aishwarya, has heated up on the issue in the state after there were excavations by the SIT formed by the state government that didn't find out any remains of a woman that was allegedly buried after rape and murder. The BJP, remember, had started demanding action against defaming the temple, while the ruling Congress party had accused the BJP of playing politics while also assuring action against false complainants. Now, this was all about how there was a specific agenda that was peddled, Aishwarya, to demean and defame one of the most holiest sites for the people of Karnataka. This is the biggest impact that Republic Kannada has. And remember, there was a point in time, Aishwarya, when the Lutyens media had gone ahead and interviewed the so-called masked men who had exposed Dharmasthala. However, this was nothing but a hoax that had been spread. This was nothing but a propaganda that had been spread. It is a massive victory for Republic Kannada because today we have been vindicated. Our reportage, our investigation has been vindicated. Lutyens media, remember back then, had celebrated Aishwarya, the masked man, saying that this is the man who had exposed what happens in Dharmasthala. The case all started, like I was telling, after an unknown man claimed that he was a former sanitation worker employed by the Lord Manjunatha Shrine in Dharmasthala and that he was forced to bury dead bodies of women and minor girls in Dharmasthala. He lodged a complaint with the police on 3rd of June with some evidence, and a week later he appeared before the court, covered his head to toe to conceal his identity, to testify to the allegations made in his complaint. Now, he had submitted some skeletal remains he claimed to have exhumed from one of the burial sites. However, the masked man had alleged that he was forced to bury a large number of women, minor and elder, after they were allegedly killed at Dharmasthala between 1995 and 2014. Now, following this, there was another complaint that was filed by the woman whose daughter had gone missing while on a trip to pilgrimage town of Dharmasthala. Now, given the seriousness of the allegations, there was the Karnataka government had then just weeks back had formed the SIT to probe the case on 19th of July. Now, the masked man gave the SIT the locations of 30 burial sites, and the SIT had then started excavating those places. However, as the SIT excavated one after other site from site number 13 to 16, remember, I repeat, none of the bodies, none of the remains, none of the burial was found by the investigation agency, the SIT in this case, which has been formed by the Karnataka state government. Now, then questions were raised on who this masked man is, why did he come up suddenly, and what is his proof, how is he substantiating those big claims, after which a full-fledged probe was launched. The BJP had hit out against the Congress government, and just weeks after Republic Kannada's investigation, it is now seen that this masked man has been arrested. Remember, just yesterday we saw the arrest of the activist who had led the campaign against Dharmasthala temple. There was a YouTuber, Sameer, who had also been arrested. He also spread a false propaganda against Dharmasthala temple. Now, this all in all points towards one thing, Aishwarya, that there is a propaganda, it is a pre-planned conspiracy to defame the holiest site in Karnataka, this one being Dharmasthala temple. Aishwarya.